Those who do not move do not notice their chains. If you are lonely when you are alone, you are in bad company. The sage battles his own ego. The fool battles everyone else's. Tolerance becomes a crime when applied to evil. The best remedy for anger is delay. Make your own rules or be a slave to another man's. The object of the superior man is truth. You can't expect loyalty from people who would do anything for money. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. People give you advice based on their perspective. Take your responsibilities seriously, but not yourself. Everything in your mind doesn't need to come out of your mouth. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. When everything is trying to bring you down, find one reason to keep going up. Risk is the price you pay for opportunity. You're not afraid to try again. You're just afraid of getting hurt for the same reason. Through the tears of pain, we find the strength to heal and grow. No matter how strong of a person you are, there's always someone who can make you weak. People who don't have the same vision as you will never understand why you work so hard. An expert is a person who has made all the mistakes. Keep reading books, but remember that a book's only a book, and you should learn to think for yourself. The man who chases two rabbits catches neither. Those who lack the courage will always find a philosophy to justify it. Meaningful silence is better than meaningless words. If you can drop anything from your world, drop the ego. Life becomes easier and more beautiful when we can see the good in other people. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. Don't do anything that you will have to lie about later. Share your progress, not your goals, and you'll always be motivated. Anger is the opposite of strength. It is very simple to be happy, but it is very difficult to be simple. If you listen, you learn. If you talk, you don't. To inspire people, don't show them your superpowers, show them theirs. A beautiful thing is never perfect. Never be afraid to laugh at yourself. Harder decisions leads easier life, but easier decisions leads harder life. Satisfy your soul, not the society. Small steps in the right direction are better than big steps in the wrong direction. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. You cannot find happiness until you stop searching for it. Intelligent people anger easily. They're also easier to annoy. The days that you don't want to do anything are the days that you need to do the most. What is coming is better than what is gone. The life you experience is simply a reflection of your mindset. To know who your true friends are, look for the ones who say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. When you have something to say, silence is a lie. Be a free thinker and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fears. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. I am not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that, from now on, I can't believe you. The wisest people follow their own direction. Most of the trouble in the world is caused by people wanting to be important. Integrity without knowledge is weak and useless, and knowledge without integrity is dangerous and dreadful. A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. If someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. Act like you have been there before. Boastful speeches are the first sign of weakness, and those who are capable of great things keep their mouths shut. Peace is costly, but it is worth the expense. Your knowledge is far more important than your degree. Those who tell the stories rule society. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about their own. Competition is the law of the jungle, but cooperation is the law of civilization. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. Anyone who really wants the truth ends up at Jesus. Be smart. No one cares about your efforts. Only result matters. The more time you waste trying to be what others want you to be, the more you lose yourself. Your biggest enemy is uncontrollable mind. The secret to your future is hidden in your daily routine. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The most difficult thing in life is to know yourself. The wisest are the most annoyed by time. Being forgetful is actually a sign of higher intelligence. Followers will never know how hard the leader tries to create the path. When a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you. Your life won't go as planned, and trust me, it's a good thing. Success is not about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. You grow rich when you seek new experiences, not material things. Letting go is very hard, but it's the best thing to do. Self-care is realizing that you are your greatest obstacle. The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them knows anything about the subject. People won't see your struggle, they will only see your success. Friendship is built on two things: respect and trust. Some people hear their own inner voices with great clearness, and they live by what they hear. Such people become crazy, or they become legend. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. I bear the wounds of all the battles I avoided. If you don't have a strategy, you're part of someone else's strategy. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. There is no great genius without a touch of madness. Do not let the opinions of others dictate your actions. Believe in your abilities, work on your endeavors, and be discreet in speech. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are, but if you don't stop to reflect and listen, you'll never be able to hear. Your parents were correct multiple times, even if not academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. Investing in your mind is the best investment you can make in your entire life. Life is like a long journey with a heavy burden. Do not rush. He who advances only on the good times will falter during the bad. Make your character so strong and your capacity is so wide that people feel proud to belong to you. The effective solution to all the difficulties is to be patient. You can fall in love more than once. You don't need to worry much when someone you love leaves you. Most of the time it's for the good. If you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of. The fire that warms us can also consume us. It is not the fault of the fire. Time is precious. Make sure you spend it with the right people. Don't force someone to remember you all the time. Just stay silent and let them realize how will they be without you in their life. Your worst enemy will always interrupt you to achieving your goals and finding peace of mind. You only need 2 close friends in which you can trust and dedicate yourself to. Having too many friends can lead to depression and stress. When you come from nothing, success hits differently.